So the meeting is getting recorded. Okay, so good morning, guys. Good morning and good evening. And Avinash is from US, and the rest of the team are joining from India. Okay, right. So in this session, we'll be covering the ETL concepts, data origin concepts, and entire route map for this the weekend training program. So training will be available in online as well as offline. So offline only available in Hyderabad location. So people who are in Hyderabad, so they can attend the offline sessions as well. So now let's go. So I have total 14 plus years of experience in IT, worked on mainly into data analytics department, like mainly working on data quality, data engineering. So I worked on multiple technologies, mainly primary skill set is DataStage and IBM Information Analyzer, Pentaho Data Integrator, and GCP and Informatica as well. So Informatica I have very less experience. So from 2018 onwards, I'm working as a part-time trainer and on-job support consultant. I will be providing job support for the students who are already working in IT industry. So especially in DataStage and IBM Information. So this is about me. I know you people are from different background. So few are from non-IT and few are already working in IT in DataStage and they want to gain more knowledge. So that is the reason you have attended this training session. Okay. So let me walk through the roadmap. Okay. So this is so let me open a notepad. Okay, so here weekend, we weekend, right? So each weekend, we will have each weekend we will have 5 hours training. Okay, so 5 hours. Okay, so today we will be covering in today's session. We will cover so data warehousing concepts. Okay, data warehousing concepts, and tomorrow we will cover. Tomorrow we will cover DataStage overview. Okay, and the installation part. Okay, so DataStage installation part. Okay, so I'll be covering this in this week. Okay, from next week onwards, we will jump into lab sessions. Okay, so lab sessions here normally I will be I will be working with a scenario based problem. Like this is the work order from the customer. How we can solve that problem, that particular problem. Suppose the user has given a file, and we receive a file, source as a file. How we can load the data into the particular table, and what are the various ETL transformations that required before loading this table. So the entire training session will be on scenario based. Okay. So normally nowadays, most of the applications in real time are in maintenance application support, and few are very, few applications we are building from scratch. So that is very minimum, like 10 to 15%. So rest of the work order that in real world, in current world, DataStage projects are already in the development, enhancements, and application support. So normally freshers who completed their engineering and they will be deployed in L1 support, just like monitoring the production schedules. Especially if it is a service-based industries like Infosys, TCS, HCL. So they will hire for L1 support freshers only. So they used to monitor the job. They get any ETL project from DataStage. So they will monitor the job, and if they got at least 1 year experience, they are familiar with the systems and application, then they will be L2 support. So L2 support is like small task. Okay, so L1 support. So L1 support will be just monitoring the jobs. Okay, so L2 support is monitoring the jobs plus any issue comes in production. Okay, so that work can be closed within 6 hours. It should not take more than 6 hours support. Okay, so emergency fix. So that will all be taken care by L2 support. And L3 support totally works on development tasks, development and enhancement tasks. Okay. So normally people they will be hiring for L2 and L3 support. If you have 3 years experience, if I'm going with 3 years or 4 years experience, they will consider it as a profile as a L3 and L2 and L3 support. Okay. So L4 is like the management, architecture, management. Okay. Architecture team. Okay. So this is different kinds of support levels that the service-based organization will follow. Okay. So here today and tomorrow, as I told you, right? So today we'll cover data versioning concepts. If anything missed out, we'll cover tomorrow. And tomorrow, data stage overview, the installation steps will be having. From next session onwards, next week onwards, we'll be having the lab sessions. So practically scenario based. Okay, so here I required 24 hours for lab sessions. So 24 hours means 24 divided by 5. So 24 divided by 5. How 24 divided by 5? How many it will become? 24 by 5. So 5 weekends. Right? So 5 weekends, this one. Total 6 weekends required to complete this training program. Okay. So if we start today, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 weekends in the month of March. And so by 13th, second week of April, it will get completed. Okay. Second week of April, it will get completed. Okay. So this is about entire roadmap. So if you have any questions, you can let me know.
So everything we cover till April, GCP, BigQuery and all.
Yes. So if it is not covered in within 6 weeks, 1 week may extend.
And did we have any mock interviews?
So mock interviews that we will cover after the training program. So your resume has
Okay,
to be done.
resume building done from
Resume
your
building. Yeah. There is a session for that. So once after the training program, resume building session, how to prepare your resume.
okay,
Resume
and
building session.
all will be provided from your side, right?
Yeah, so I will refer in my contact if there is any opportunity and how to search for a job. So those tips and all I will be providing for you. So resume building session will be there, and so mock interviews will be like we will have ongoing mentorship sessions like mock interviews, and there will be sessions on weekly ones. For example, if you are unable to answer any interview questions, okay, so we have a support group. Okay, so this is the question how to answer that. Okay, so there are already existing placed students are there in that community, and there are already working professionals. So they will be supporting you and helping you while you are in a job process. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So now let's go to our actual agenda. So why we build data warehousing applications? Why we build data warehousing applications? What is the main purpose? So why we build data warehousing applications? So here to analyze my business, main purpose is to analyze my business. So here I have a business. Okay, so I want to know how many customers in a month uh, will walk into our store. Let's take an example of retail outlet. Okay, so here will be retail outlets having different branches across uh, any particular city like Hyderabad or Bangalore. So Reliance Smart Point, how many number of customers, how many transactions happen in a day? Okay, so normally what happens here, like so here we have a system. Okay, so for example, so let's take this one. So this is OLAP system. Okay, and I need to convert that. What are the transactions happened? So here I need to load the data into data warehousing system. Okay, so here I need to transform the data from OLAP to this one, OLAP system. Okay, so what is OLAP? OLAP and what is OLTP? So OLTP system is the source. OLTP system is the source system. Okay. So any transactions happen. So what are the transactions? So today, how many people are has walked out, walk into our stores to purchase the products? Okay. So total number of transactions. So okay. So total number of transactions and customer wise. Customers they will ask your mobile number. Okay. So you may have noticed this. So before at the billing counter, they will ask your mobile number. So mobile number is the unique identity, number of customers uh, walking into our store today. Okay, so let's do analytics for yesterday. So yesterday is Friday, right? So here, how many number of customers? Okay, how same customer, how many repeated comes more than once? Okay, for example, if I forgot to take any particular product, okay, so then if my home is near to the Reliance Smart Point, what I will do, I will go, I will walk in again and I will get that product. Okay. So nowadays, everything is happening in especially in metropolitan cities. So we have this apps called Jepto, Blinkit. So if we order anything, they will deliver within 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes is the max. Okay, so any transaction, if you place in any particular order, so that data is in the OLTP system. OLTP system. Okay. So OLTP. So this is OLTP. OLTP. Okay. So for example, any bank transaction you have performed. Okay. So here I have performed a particular bank transaction. Today I have withdrawn some money. Okay. And what is the left out balance? Okay. So here, end of the day, the bank will give you the average monthly balance. So this is OLAP. Okay, how they will calculate average monthly balance? OLAP. Okay. So OLTP is a system for transactional process. So here, these applications are designed for to run the business. Okay, so run the business. We cannot perform any analytics with this OLTP system. Okay. So here, these applications are designed for to run the business. So normally these billing softwares. Okay, so that is built in any of the applications like Java, okay, or SAP ERP systems. So those applications are built in any of the other systems, okay, Java or some other any building VC++, VBs softwares. But OLAP, if you want to develop this OLAP systems, so we need the process called ETL. Okay, so what is ETL? Extraction, transformation, and loading. Extraction, transformation, and loading. Okay. So here extraction where it takes place, it will takes place at the source. Extraction always takes place at the source system. Transformation in the sense like in the middle layer. So here we have a layer here. Okay. So for example, uh, so this is the layer. So this in this layer here, the business logics are happening. So here the business logics are happening in this layer. So this is the source. Okay. So this is the source. This okay, and this is the target. Here you can see this is the target. Okay. So transformations happen at the middle layer between OLAP, between OLTP2 versus OLAP. Okay. And the loading data will take place at the OLAP system, destination target. So here we have data origin tables like data mart tables, like dimension table. Okay. Fact table. Okay. So what are dimension tables? I need my customer dimension. Customer dimension has only details related to a customer. Okay. Product dimension. Okay. Customer dimension, region dimension. I have different region. My business is located in different parts, different cities. Okay. I have our retail outlets. Different 6 regions or 7 regions. Okay. So here, region in the sense like Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Mumbai, okay, Delhi. So Noida, we can consider all this as a region. So I have businesses, retail outlets across India. Okay. So region data mode. So here we deal with the specific subject. Okay. So that is the reason here we are calling data warehouse as a subject-oriented database. Okay. So here why we build data warehousing application means to know my customers and what are the products I have. I can analyze the business based on the product price. For example, I want to know which product has more sales value, which product is moving faster. Product wise, I need the revenue details, the transaction details. Okay, so quantity of the product sold yesterday with the product with the number of quantities sold, what is the MRP and what is the price we are selling. So there might be in retail outlet, you can see the actual maximum retail price versus MRP might be difference. MRP is the maximum retail price, but their selling price is different. Okay. So here they'll be having discount like 5%. Some products will get discount up to 20%. Okay. So product wise, what is the transactions for today? And time wise. Okay. So what is the transaction volume happened yesterday at the entire store? Okay. So comparing the transaction for yesterday and day before yesterday, like monthly, Weekly we can compare. Okay, time-wise in the sense day. So what are the ways that we can analyze the business based on the time-wise? Day, okay, weekly, daily, okay, weekly, monthly, quarterly, QTR, yearly. Okay, so these are the ways that we can analyze the business. And location wise. Just now we have discussed location wise. So location wise, which store has generated more sales. So store wise, we can analyze the business. I mean, for example, in any particular store, sales is not good. Okay. So what they will do is they will come up with improving the sales strategies. Okay. So here these are the four methods we build data warehousing applications. Okay. So that is the reason here we are building this data warehousing applications, these four methods. So any questions here? Any doubts? Any doubts? Kalavati, Avinash?
What are the abbreviations for OLTP and OLAP?
OLTP is online online transaction processing. OLTP is online transaction processing. OLEP is online analytical processing. Okay, so let me write. Okay, so here online analytical. So normally always OLTP will be the source. We are bringing the data from source systems. Okay. Yeah. So any other questions till now? So let me save this. I will be share this running notes after the class. Okay. So 9th March weekend. Right. Yeah. Okay, right. So now let's continue. So here data warehousing applications are mainly designed for analyzing their business, not for transaction processing. So transaction processing applications are OLTP system. Okay. So all the billing softwares will be considered as a OLTP system. All the billing softwares will be considered as a OLTP system. Okay. So billing softwares in in the retail outlet, you can see they will scan your products. Those are OLTP systems. Okay. So here, four basic reasons we are building data warehousing applications. To understand, the customer wise, we can analyze the business. How many customers compared to previous month, current month. Okay. So I want to compare my analytics versus Jan versus February. So what is the transaction? Is there any increasing in customers? Okay. Any new products I have launched in my store. Okay. So those kind of analytics we can do in this data warehousing applications. So every application, any application, if you have any any smartphone, there'll be a mobile app, right? So that application has some characteristic features. Okay, so if example iMobile. So iMobile is an app designed by ICICI Bank. So what is the purpose of that application? To know my bank transaction, if I want to transfer the money, I can transfer the money. If I want to make any UPI payment, I can make the payments. And to know all my transactions, my personal information, everything is available in that app. Okay. So similarly here, data warehousing has special characteristic features. So here we are building the data for a specific purpose. Data warehousing we are building for a specific purpose. So here let's see the characteristic features. So here it's a number one characteristic feature is time variant database. What is a time variant? We can analyze the business based on the time. In which time the business volume is more. Okay, so day wise we can compare. So daily, monthly, weekly, monthly, okay, quarterly, half yearly. So here I can analyze the business with respect to various time periods. Okay, so that is one characteristic feature. Other one is non-volatile. So non-volatile means what is meant by non-volatile? Once the data is loaded in from OLTP system to OLAP system, once the data is loaded here, what happens? Once the data is loaded here, what happens? So here we cannot make any changes. Okay. So here, once the data is entered here, we cannot make any changes. Okay. So once the data is entered into warehouse, we cannot make any changes. Okay. So we cannot apply any changes because once the data is loaded, we don't have access to do any alteration. If anything wrong data loaded in the warehouse, then what is the approach? What is the solution? So here we have to get the approvals from the data owner, the data warehouse owner, like I can say product owner, and the technical architecture team to correct that. Okay, so today we have this wrong data loaded into warehouse. So here we have daily the data will be loaded on a batch wise. With that batch ID, we'll be deleting all the records and we'll correct the data from the source and again we'll be reprocessing those particular entries. Okay, so those kind of things, if you want to do, you have to go with the approval process. Generally, once the data is entered into a warehouse, we cannot make any changes. So this is second characteristic feature that is non-volatile. So here you can see, here we are maintaining the historical data. For example, my salary got increased from $8,000 to $9,000. So here in data warehouse, we are maintaining both current and as well as history data. Okay. So here we are maintaining current and as well as history data. Now let's see. Another characteristic features of data warehouse is subject oriented. Okay, so it deals with specific subject. We deal with a specific subject. For example, in an enterprise, the company has various departments, right? Finance, so they will only take care of your accounting. Sales, so some people are only focusing for acquiring new customers, product sales. Done. Okay. So normally, if you take a bank has sales team. So what are the sales team? Like opening saving accounts, selling credit cards, loans. So they will be having a different category of sales team, like sales executive, bank sales executive. Okay, so sales team lead. Okay, sales manager, retail loans, like that. Retail loans, commercial loans. So here we'll be having sales team. Sales, all the transactions related to sales, if you load it into one data mart, so that is deals with a specific subject. And HR. HR means like it's all employee related information. For example, these big companies like Infosys, TCS, so they have more than 4 lakhs employees. So to operate them, they need a system. So HR data mart. So it has all your personal information like your name, your identity, your PAN details, other details, your education qualification, where you studied in BTech, where you studied a +2, +12, okay. Intermediate 10th class, where you studied, school details, year of passing, what is the percentage you got, and your working experience. What is your first company? What is your second company? What is the designation over there? How many duration? All your employment history and your reporting hierarchy. So whom you are going to report? Reporting manager ID. If you are employed in client place, who is a client reporting manager? So all these things they will maintain in this HR data model. Okay. And the next thing is here one more thing, like here if I am availing transport, okay. So here I need to share my address details, okay, with the latitude and longitude value. So according to the latitude and longitude value, uh, they will be allocated the nearest, the cab. So we have a app Move in Sync. So when I was working in Infosys, I used to avail the cab after 8 o'clock. If 9 a.m., it's a mandatory by government of Karnataka. Employee log out after 8 o'clock. The company has to provide mandatory transport. So I'll be during evening time. I used to return by office transport. So here I used to update my address details and nearest landmark, this particular latitude and longitude value. If it is any near school or any near retail outlet, that latitude and longitude value we have to provide in the system. So with that latitude and longitude value, the surrounding, how many people are there in that locality within 1 or 2 kilometers in that area. So all those employees, they will be having one cab, like 3 or 4 employees. Okay. So if it is if it is a female employee, there will be escort will be provided for female employee. Some escort person will come from the security team. So like that. So that is the reason every organization they used to maintain this HR data model. And loans. What is the loans? So here we have different category of loans. So like personal loan. Okay, so personal loans are unsecured loans and home loans. Home loans in the sense if you are buying a flat, okay, any villa. So the bank will provide the loans for you. Okay, like 20% you have to pay and the 80% you can convert into in a EMI basis. So there is a criteria that you need to be followed. So all this loan transaction to a customer, we can build in one data model, loans data model. So we are building data warehouse applications for a specific subject wise also. Okay. And all these things can be integrated in different subject areas data marts into one enterprise data warehouse. Okay. Consolidated together here we have all the data entries, sales of an enterprise, financial transactions of the enterprise, employees related information to the of the organizations and all. Okay. So any questions guys here? Any questions?
May I know what is data mart?
So data mart deals with a specific subject. It supports the business need for middle level management. Okay, so for each department in organization, they will be having a business head. Okay, finance business head, sales and marketing head. So these data marts we are building for to support the business needs for middle level management. Okay.
Database also supports the history records, right? Slowly changing dimension.
Yes, yes, yes. History, current, we are maintaining current data, history data, like that. Okay. Yeah. So here, if anyone asks you why we are building data warehousing application, you should be able to say we are building data warehousing application to analyze my business. With that, I can make a decision. Okay. So these applications are built for decision supporting system. Decision supporting system. Okay. And here we are maintaining history data as well. Okay. So here we cannot make any changes once the data is entered into data warehouse. That is the reason here we'll be calling it as a read-only database. Okay. Now let's see on one important intro question. What is the differences between OLTP system and OLAP system? Okay. So OLTP system is for transaction processing to run my business. Okay. So OLAP is to decision supporting system to analyze my business. So here we can make any changes in OLTP. Data is volatile. If something goes wrong in the billing, they can delete the transaction immediately. I think you may have experienced this. Okay. So in the product line area, there the offer is displayed, while in the billing counter that is not reflecting. Okay. So then they will check with the store manager and update the system. It may take 5 to 10 minutes. There will be a delay. And they have an option entry for manually also. So data can be volatile in OLTP system. Okay. And here warehouse, there is no for correction. So we can go for correction, but there should be a approval process that need to be followed. Taken approval from product owner, product database owner, and technical architecture team from the client customer side. Okay. So here we are having OLTP having only the current data. Okay. And here we have historical data, current data as well as the historical data, where OLAP. So I want to know the last 5 years transaction details. How is the business performed in 2023, 2022? Okay, so is there any improvement in comparing to 2022 versus 23? So what are the mistakes we did? Okay, so how we can correct that? How we can correct that and move forward? So those kind of things that we will be taking care in the analytics decision. Okay. In OLTP, we have detail level of data with the product detail, transaction, all the full information. So here the OLAP system has the feature like we can maintain detailed data as well as summarized data. Summarized data only viewed by top level manager. So department wise, what is the transaction we generated? Okay. Customer wise, what is the revenue generated? For example, IT company, manufacturing business unit. So the manufacturing business unit delivery head, they need only the report of different customers. For example, I have 80 manufacturing business unit, 80 customers I have. So what is the revenue generated by customer wise? Okay. So here, customer wise, they will be having a group project manager. Okay. So for every customer, there will be group project manager. And 4 or 5 customers, they will be having a delivery manager. All this delivery manager, they will be reporting to global delivery head for respective business unit. So this is the hierarchical structure this service-based companies will follow. Okay, under group project manager, they'll be having different project sets. They'll be having different project PMs, SPM. Okay, under SPMs and PMs, they'll be having technical leads. Okay, and individual contributors, junior level employees, freshers, like that. Okay, so here this top level department heads, they need the summary information. They don't want to go for each individual employee. What is the billing that he generated? So individual billing details was taken care by project manager. So if I am a project manager handling 15 employees, so I am the responsible. What is the revenue generated by customer wise? Okay, so how I can charge the customer based on the what is your current CTC? If your current CTC is 25 LPA, so obviously I need to get the bill almost 50 lakhs per annum from the customer. So here you are most senior person, and we need to will charge more from the customer, 55 lakhs. So if the client is allowing us to more bill, like 60 lakhs also they will claim from the customer. 25 lakhs will given to you, and rest of the 35 lakhs goes to the company account. Okay. So like this, these kind of analytics that they will play with this OLAP applications. So this is the basic flow guides. Are you getting any background noise from my side?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So here, this is the architecture for a data warehousing projects. Okay. So here, operational database, that is OLTP. This is OLTP. And transformation. So that we will do in the ETL layer. Okay. And we will be loading the data into data warehouse. From there, the reporting team like Power BI, Tableau, ClickView team, they will query the data from there, and they will prepare the reports, dashboards. Okay. So to prepare a dashboards, what we need? To prepare a dashboard, what we need? For example, if I want to prepare a matrix, pie charts, what we need? What we need? Anyone has an idea? We need a data, right? If I want to prepare something, I need to have some data. So the data is queried from the warehouse. With that, I can prepare dashboards. Okay. So the reporting, how the reports they needed. And those reports we will give in a form of link or like that to the top level management to view the reports and all. Okay. And they will view the data, they will analyze and take a decision. Okay. And the next one is now let's see, to build this data warehousing applications, we need a software, right? We need a software. Okay. So we need databases, we need ETL tools. So we need database to store the data. And we need ETL tools. It may be code-based ETL tools or Java-based ETL tools. But we need a ETL software to move the data from one place to another place. So source is a OLTP system, target is OLAP system. Okay. So here we have Java-based ETL tools. Okay, so that will helps us. Okay, so that will helps us to move the data from one place to another. So let me open DataStage and show you. Okay. So DataStage is a Java-based ETL tool. So graphical user interface. Yes, so it will take 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So I kept in region sleep mode. So here Java-based ETL tools are DataStage Informatica, Oracle Warehouse Builder. Okay, so Oracle Data Integrator and Body Business Object Data Integrator. So majority of the companies they use DataStage and Informatica. Okay, especially banking clients, they will go for DataStage. It's a very secured tool. Okay, it's not open source. Okay, so geo-based ETL tools are like the drag and drop technique. So here you are dragging. If you want to develop any program, so here it will work through a navigations. So I need to extract data from file. and load it into a table. So everything here works on a navigation. Okay. So I will show you the tool. Okay, so just now. So here I will be providing the VMware like this. Okay, so how I am showing now, the same way the VMware moves. So here DataStage already have opened. Okay. Yeah. So here I want to develop a fresh job. Okay, what I can do, go to files. So here you have to go to files and click on jobs. So parallel job. Okay. So we will discuss this one by one in data sessions. For example, I want to pull the data from file. And I need to load the data into Oracle table. Okay. Here I need to do some, I'm getting duplicated data. I need to remove the duplicates because my table has the unique constant violation. Okay. So here the coding will be with the navigation. Okay. So we need to make drag and connectivity, drag and drop connectivity. Okay. So here we will be defining the file details and apply the logic here, like remove duplicates based on the key fields, like that. Okay. So here everything will be drag and drop technique. The coding is minimal. There is no coding. So only coding part is SQL. We need SQL knowledge to write some SQL queries. Okay. So for example, here I will show you one job. So here I have defined. So my source is file. I'm comparing the data with the data warehouse table. So here we need to write some SQL query. Okay. So combining two tables like that. What happened? It's not only. Oh. So here this is the query. So select, I need to write a select statement. What are the fields that I need? Okay. So here we can write SQLs. So the SQL knowledge is mandatory. Okay. So rest of the things here, the tool will do the programming for you. So what is your input? What is your expected output? Okay. So
One question is there. Sorry.
yeah, please.
So that routines are also there, right? Routines.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that
yes.
routines we need to write, like as I am working at the data stage, so most of the jobs are built there. So we don't need to write the routines. But like if the project is whole new project is there, like from the scratch, so that time as a developer we need to write the routines or what, or architecture or designer will provide that things.
So here, all majority of the cases we have inbuilt routines.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the cases here we have inbuilt routines. So there we can write the routines. So we can call those routines. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, please? No questions. All good. Okay, no questions? Okay. Right, so now we have code-based tools, code-based ETL tools. So what are code-based ETL tools? Like we will be writing in SQL, PL, SQL statement, and we have SAS also, the code-based ETL tool. Okay. So here you can use SAS for all this navigations. We are using the navigations, right? So here we have geo-based. So all this navigation is geo-based tools that we are considering from with the coding. Okay, so by using SAS. Okay, so let me see here. Just a minute. Okay. So here we have SQL, PL SQL. PL SQL also we can write almost 70% of the is not 70, now almost 90% we can write all your ETL operations. So here the tricky part is like the more coding knowledge required. Okay, so here the advantage here the coding it takes manpower. You have to invest on the coder. Okay, so the tool will help us to automate the process so that we can minimize the cost resourcing on the manpower. Okay, so these tools will build the coding for us. So that is the advantage of this ETL tools. Okay, so here now let's go to the data acquisition process. So here, if you want to build something, I want to build a data warehousing applications. Okay, so here what I need, first and most what I need a data, right? I need a data. Where is my source? Okay, so here we need to consider the extraction. So extractions are internal sources or external sources. Okay, so external sources are like internal sources are like databases, Oracle system, DB2. External sources are like flat files. So we are receiving data in a form of files, XMLs. So those are external sources. And here target system where data is loading into destination base. So here we'll be having different data load phases. So file system, source to staging area to data warehouse. Okay. So here the architecture for the enterprise data warehouse. Source, staging area, again staging area to transformation, applying transformation, loading into data warehouse. Okay. So here you can see data extraction, data transformations. Okay. So here you can see data merging. So here data we have various data transformations. So data transformations in the sense merging, combining two or more tables. Okay. So here we can combine the similar structure and dissimilar structure. So dissimilar structures in the sense different table names, different metadata, but one common column name should be there between these two tables. That we can merge those two tables data into one table. Okay, so there should be a relation between these two tables to match the two tables data. Okay, so this we will see in the practical examples. Okay, so now similar structure. I have two tables data. All the column names are similar between both the tables, but table names are different. In that case, I can combine these two tables data in one table that is similar structure. Okay, so here we are applying union. What is union? Union all. What is union and union all? Anyone has any idea?
Union will give only unique records. Union all will give duplicate records.
Correct. So here union, it will consider unique records. Union all, it will allow the duplicates records. Okay. So with this, we can combine this two tables data. Okay. So next one is data cleansing. Okay. So what is meant by data cleansing?
Remove data duplicate.
Duplicate
Cleansing.
data. And here I have few of the data I'm having lowercase. I need to convert that into one standardized format. Here I have, let's take another example for cleansing. Data cleansing, okay. So here you can see I have data like this. Okay. So is this any proper format? So my requirement is I need all the letters either in capital letters or first letter is capital letters and the rest of the are small letters. Either of this is we need to transform the data. So majority of the cases, client always recommend to write uppercase. Okay. So all the records will be like this. Okay. So few clients, so they will consider first client is a capital letters and remaining are small letters. Okay. So like that, we need to convert our logic. So here we have int uppercase function. Okay. So where I can convert the data into respective term. For example, here you can see, I will show you an example. So here we have name Alan in small letters. Okay. So here also we have some inconsistent format. See here this small letters and Smith. Yeah, these are in small letters. Few are in capital letters. So this is inconsistency is there. Okay. So this was the job that we designed on Friday session for February batch students. Okay. So now what I will do, I will write a logic. Okay. So I'll show you the job also. Exercise. This one. Okay. So here I will be explaining each step how we are going to work on various scenarios. So I will show you the scenario also that what we have worked on. Let's go here. This is the mapping sheet. Okay. So this is the input target file, tables, input tables, and what is the logic, new columns we need to derive. So all these things, how we can develop in detail. Okay. So here, while loading the data into target. So here you have to convert all are in capitals. For example, are you able to see for designations also, are you able to see the same issue? You have to check here. Okay. So designations all are same, no issues. All are in capitals. Only for name we have that issue, employee name. Okay. So now what you can do? You can check this. Okay. Go to functions. We have to write uppercase function. Okay. So not type conversion, we have to use string functions. Okay. So here we have various string functions, uppercase, input column, name. That's it. Okay. So now all the letters will be converted to cap lock. So now click on OK. So here let's see. So it's in truncated. Means existing data will be removed and new data will be loaded again. Okay. So now run these jobs. I think I think we need to restart our machine. Check whether the logic is supplied. Looks like the connectivity has broken. Yeah, because it's there. Now can run the job. Let's do one thing. Let's close this. Let's close this and open again. Okay. Yeah, meantime it will open. We'll continue our discussion. Okay, so cleansing part, make the data in proper consistent manner. And also another example here you can see. What is another example here? Here we have sale amount. Okay, so this is the sale amount: $10, $7.8, 4.879, 4.844. When you do the roundup, what happens here? 10, 10, 7.8, 4.88, 4.84. So here, after two decimals, we are doing the round off. So that if you see the data warehouse data, it looks very good, right? So wherever the data is inconsistent, inaccuracy, you have to use this cleansing transformation logic. So we have various options in data stage transformation stage where we can do this all this cleansing activity. So we'll work on this in the practical sessions. Okay. And next thing in here, transformation, we have data scrubbing. Okay. So that is sale amount multiplied by, I need a sales tax. So sales tax is not coming from source. I need to derive at intermediate level. Okay. So sale amount multiplied 1% is the sales tax. Okay. For example, if you go to any good restaurant and you order food, so the taxes, once the bill came, it will come including taxes. Okay, so for example, if the food worth you ordered is 2,000 rupees. Okay, so now bill has come is 2,100. 5% is the tax. So 5% is the tax means 100 rupees. Okay, so here you have to pay 2,100. So the 100 rupees bill will go to the state and central government, the taxation. So here taxation is calculated based on the total, the amount, the transaction amount, and the sales transaction. I mean, sales tax amount based on the product that you purchased. Okay. So this is a data scraping. So data scraping means what? We are creating a new definition from the existing source definition. And data aggregation. So here data aggregation in the sense like sum of the values. In SQL, we have this, right? Sum of all the input values. Sum, min, max. and average values and okay. So here finally, where we are loading the data? We are loading the data into warehouse. Okay, so that is, and also counts. I forgot to, in aggregation, we will do calculate the count of records on a particular grouping function. So aggregation function in SQL. The same way here, we will do this in aggregate stage. Okay. So now let's see here target in TL. TL means finally where we are loading the data into warehouse. So that is the destination place. Okay. So with this, we have covered the ETL concepts, and tomorrow we will cover this dimension data mods, data modeling, different types of fact tables, dimension tables. Okay, slowly changing dimensions. We'll cover it in the rest session. I mean tomorrow session. Okay. So here we have covered this, right? Data acquisition process. So here the data loading will take place in incremental load and initial load. So initial load in the sense, first time you are loading the data. For example, you are building a project for the first time. So we are creating the tables and we are loading the data. Over a period of time, data will change, right? So let's take an example of our daily life. So suppose currently you are staying in a rented house. Okay, so and you brought a new villa or flat apartment. Now we are moving to that house, right? So here we need to change the address. We have to change in our Aadhaar card. So once we change in Aadhaar card, then everything automatically in the rest of the banks, gas bill, everything we can change. Okay. So like that. So here incremental load means any changes happen to the system. We are updating the new records. Okay. And modifying the existing records. New records, new transaction, we are inserting the data into the system, modifying the existing records. So how we will load the data first in dimension tables and fact tables. Okay. So this is the data acquisition process. Okay. So here we have discussed different kinds of tools like code-based retail tools, geo-based retail tools. And this is the architecture diagram. Okay. So any questions, guys?
You are saying that dimension and fact tables that are stage tables and remaining intermediate and that tables, right?
Yeah, so from source, we cannot load directly to the warehouse.
Yeah, but we can't directly, right? There are three layers.
Layers, yes. Source to staging, staging to pre-dimension. Again, from pre-dimension to
And some
actual
other
dimension.
you are
Yes,
also there, right?
yes, yes, exactly.
Reject data.
Okay. So, any other doubts?
What is the to install that VMware? What is the prerequisite for the
Yeah,
laptop?
yeah. Yes, yes, I'm coming there.
In organization laptop, did we no, we are not able, right? We are not able to install VMware.
No, 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 no. Don't try to install them. It's very secured environment. It will be the violation of your information security policies of the organization. You should install it in personal laptop. Install it in a personal laptop.
I don't have personal.
So, yeah, if your organization is allowed to install, uh, that is up to you and your organization.
Okay.
So here data stage is a ETL tool which helps us to move the data from one place to another place, like extraction, transformation, and loading. The ETL process. So here we are calling here as a data stage job. What is the data stage job? What is the data stage job? Data stage job is nothing but moving the data from one place to another place. Okay, let me log in to this. I need to show an example. Right? Okay. So meantime, we need to log in. So here we need a client, we need a server. See here we have various client components. Okay. Our server is India PC, where DataStage is installed. Okay. So here we'll be in the training, we'll be discussing this DataStage components, designer, director, administrator. Okay. So here we have covered fundamentals of this session got completed. Okay. So the life cycles of data values that I need to cover, SDLC. So that we will discuss tomorrow. So data up to data marts we have covered. Okay. So here data marts, we have two types of data marts. One is dependent data mart, other one is independent data mart. Okay, so here we have top-down approach, bottom-up approach. Okay, so we will discuss this in tomorrow's session. And this is the curriculum. Okay, so the same curriculum we can find here. DataStage training. Okay, so here you can see in the this is our website where we can find the course curriculum and blogs. Okay, I'm writing blogs. Okay, I have written the 3 blogs as of now and keep on increasing that. And this is FAQs, entire overview of the syllabus. If you are attending for any client interviews or any certification, you can go through this content. Okay. And BigQuery we will cover at the end of the course. End or starting. Okay, so BigQuery classes will happen on planning to have on weekends or upcoming sessions. So at the end of the course, the middle of the course, we'll see. Okay. So I need 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours for SQL sessions. Okay, we will work on the cloud SQL. So these are the lab requirement, friends. See here, I need i5 processor or above, 8 GB RAM or above, Windows 10 OS, Windows 11 is also fine. Okay, and lab access will be providing lifetime access. So 120 GB free space is required. At least for us we need 100. Okay. If we have 120, that is well and good. Okay. And preferred is SSD drive. So the reason for SSD is like the booting speed is good. Okay. And here the mode of payment I will be taking via UPI payments, net banking, and credit card. So if you are transferring the payment for the enrollment, you can which option is convenient for you, please let me know. So, and this is my contact number for the enrollment process. So in tomorrow's session, we'll continue with data modeling and different types of the pending data version concepts. And we'll finish this data stage technical part at the installation steps. Data stage VMware installation steps.
Tomorrow at what time we have the session?
Shall we connect it? What's the current time for everyone?
So can I suggest a time like in the evening can we connect? Because in next Saturday Sunday I have some tasks to perform, like snapshot activity and that task are there. So might be I need to perform that one and it will take my half day.
Okay. So what about others? Like when we'll have the session?
And tomorrow also I have a shift, so evening is the better.
You have a shift. Evening is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Avinash, I think Avinash is somewhat challenging for him.
Yeah, if it is too early for me, it will be tough, but maybe any time after 8 a.m. Central Time should be fine for me, or 7:30.
7:30 a.m.
Yeah, I can make it after 7:30. If it is before 7:30, if it is mandatory, I can, but that's my preference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I know.
Okay, if rest all are good with some other time, I'll try to log in early. That's not a problem. But yeah.
Okay. So what about Sindhu?
Like
There are
anytime is okay for me, like after 10, like
after
after
10,
9 a.m.
after
9 to
9
10.
a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. What about Kalavati? I think there are some family members who need to consider their time, their room. So, Kalavati, are you there? So here, how many are okay with 10 a.m. for tomorrow, or at least 10:30?
Like only for tomorrow's class or all the weekend classes?
No, only for tomorrow.
Okay, only for tomorrow, I'm okay with 10 a.m.
Yeah, I am also okay with for tomorrow only. I'm okay with 10 a.m.
So, Swapnil.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Avinash? Avinash, for you, it's okay.
The 10 a.m.
Any,
means same time, right? Same as today.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is okay for me. Yeah.
Shaho, what about Shaho? Shaho, Kalavati, I didn't get any update from you.
Jesse, I'm okay with any time, no problem.
No problem. Okay. What about Kalavati?
Sorry,
Kalavati.
sorry, your voice is not coming.
Kalavati. I'm asking Kalavati. I think she's not at all listening or she's away from the system, not sure. Shiva Parvati. For you is okay tomorrow at 10 a.m. You have shift.
It's not possible. I have a shift, but I will try to log in. I will try to join.
Yeah, so the advantage here is you can connect from mobile, even if you're working on a shift also, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
shift
okay. I will join with the mobile also. Next, I will try
mobile.
to join.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay then. So tomorrow we'll connect at 10 a.m. Okay.
Same ID, same meeting session.
No, 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 no. So the meeting ID will be different. This is only for the demo thing. Okay. So the
Okay.
new meeting link I will be sharing by today end of day.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So I have all your contacts. Only Siva Parvati. I need to share the link with you. So you
Sure,
can.
yeah.
So this is my number. Okay. You can note down my number.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I noted.
Noted. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can text me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. So any other questions, guys? So let me see here whether the DataStage is open or not. Yeah. So I want to show you some sample demonstration, a particular job. So here work order model. So especially this weekend, so the training is going to happen in a how the work order will come, how we can respond to that. how we can sort out that requirement that we receive from the client. So that way we will work this training treatments. So that will be more useful for you in an interview perspective as well as this practical oriented sessions. Okay. So let's see. Let's go to our job. $47. Yeah. Okay. So this is our exercise. So we have applied upcase logic, right? So upcase, okay. So click on OK. Now save, compile and run this button. So if I click on run button, first it will ask us to save and compile and then run. Okay. It's compiling. So recompilation is in progress. Please wait. So normally it won't take this time actually. So I should restart my system so that server will work. Right? Yeah. Run the job. So here, if you press Control L, you can see the log details. Okay. So here you can see the truncating the table data. So here something has happened. So here E name is not used in the connector. Okay. So this job got failed. Let's fix this issue.
In output, it's employee name, EMP name. Second column in output. And from transformer, we are passing it as you are changing employee department dot
One second. So let's open it there. E name is not used in the connector. E name is not used. Okay, so here Okay, so let's see the law. So here there is no issue here. Okay, so only the issue is at transformer, not in transformer, the connector. Generate the table statement at the runtime. Yes. About the table. And truncated statement, yes. And drop unmatched columns. Yes, unmatched column, let's drop. Processed warning into a portal error, no. Warning message into a portal error, no. Okay. So now let's click on okay. So here we have given the option as no, drop unmatched column as no. So let's drop the unmatched column. Now click on okay. And recompile and run the job. Okay. So here you can see I have triggered the job. Table got truncated. You can see here this particular statement. Okay. So we have given the option table got truncated. And data is getting inserted. Yeah, job got finished. You can see everything is in green color. Now let's see the output. So here we have changed this particular wherever small letters are there, that we are converting into caplets. So select this table. See, now everything has been converted into caplets. Okay, so this is one of the cleansing process. Any questions, guys? Hi, Rishi. What man? We are about to complete the session. You are joining now.
Sorry,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are about to close the session. Okay. Right. So tomorrow we have at 10 a.m. We'll continue our session at 10 a.m. Okay.